FTW.
FTW Broadcasting here for the win. Thanks for tuning in. My name is AWOL, and joining me as always is my boy Danny, and we are a proud partner with the UEN.com. We've got some hot Starcraft 2 action for you. We're looking at my pick, Red Protoss, Elite 1, clearly elite, because he spells his name in all caps. He's got the confidence, some good sportsmanship there in the text box. Moving down to Danny's pick, Jimmy Lake, Jimmy is what I think I'm going to call him. He's playing as the Blue Terran.
Yeah, I have to question your saying that he is clearly elite, because I don't know anyone who is elite where there are no numbers in his name. You see how there are no numbers, like numerical numbers? It's clearly not elite.
That's true, but I think there's a clear distinction between elite and just leet. And I think that might be the distinction here.
I don't understand or respect that distinction.
I don't either. I don't like either one. And right now, Elite 1 is sending over his probe. He's going to come check things out. He's going to be able to just walk right in the front door here, see his buddy, that SCV, walking right in the base. Nothing too interesting yet, but he might get some harassment going here.
Yeah, I think he might be a little premature in there, but now he's getting some hot fusion cutter action on him, so he, it wasn't a complete wasted trip. If he's going to have to bail out here, I don't know. Look, looks like he's going to try and return the favor on that SCV, and that is just unnecessary. As he bails out with just finishing off his shields, and now he's getting blocked off with a nice little wall off by my boy Jimmy there. So that's the end of that probe. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, nice job. I mean, the probe's just going to sit here on the ramp as soon as a Marine comes out. No doubt he'll have to run. Gateway being dropped down by Elite 1 in his base right now. And both of these players not doing anything too unreasonable or cheesy yet. So we might have ourselves a good old-fashioned honest match of StarCraft 2.
Is there such a thing?
There is not such a thing on BattleNet. That is a very good point. And the Vespian going up at 16 for Elite 1. And right now he's pumping out a Zealot to go to the front of his ramp to secure that. As Jimmy's SCV is rolling into his base, going to see what's going on here. Just going to see that gateway, only unit-producing building here so far. And we'll see what happens with that assimilator. I'm surprised no other buildings have been built by Elite 1 yet. A cyber core, you would expect that to be dropped by at this point.
Yeah, it seems a little weird he hasn't put anything else down. He is putting that second assimilator down, but he's been really only getting that one Zealot out, and he's not even pumping anything else. I wonder exactly what he's cooking up as we see the Forge now going down. And so it'll be interesting to see just what sort of elite, and you can't see it, but I'm doing the air quotes when I say that, Elite 1 comes up with.
Oh, I'm insulted big time. Oh, Elite 1's probe is about to get the kill on Jimmy Lake's SCV. Is it going to escape here? The SCV only has 5 health. Zealot comes in with the tackle, takes him down to Chinatown. He is now dead. Only 1 Zealot on that ramp. I'm really worried about my pick right now, Danny. He only has a Forge and 1 Gateway, and I'm just... What is he going to do? Now he's supply blocked. He only has 25 over 26 on the foods, dropping down another pylon. And right now, your pick building a second barracks and just pumping Marines doesn't look too bad. I mean, do you expect your boy Jimmy to come with the early pressure?
I don't really know. I don't think so. He seems to be pretty methodically just building that second barracks. Both of these players seem to be a little slow in the upkeep here. Here we do see a Ghost Academy going down for Jimmy. I like to see that. Perhaps we can see some nice Ghost play. Ghost is always a nice addition to any Terran army against the Protoss. A well-placed EMP can absolutely win you the game. And at this point, it looks like if he just took his Marines over to Elite 1's base, he could pretty much roll right over it. Actually, they've gotten a third Zealot out there, so he's just going to kind of... I guess your pick's plan is to just pump Zealots periodically?
I'm really worried about my pick. Elite 1 dropping the Forge, not really doing anything with it, not doing any upgrades with it. Hasn't dropped down a single photon cannon at this point. Dropped his Cyber, went ahead and went to Stargate, so maybe he's trying to get some early Void Rays, but it's not that early right now. Elite 1 not living up to his name. He's had an idle probe sitting at the front of his base the entire time, just monitoring that pylon, making sure that its shields are at full. And Elite 1 now has 2 idle probes, now dropping that second Stargate, which immediately gets scanned by your pick. And so Jimmy knows what's going on. Maybe he'll have the presence of mind just to head on over and start this Marine assault.
Yeah, we'll see exactly how that goes. He's got, you see, getting cloaking for his Ghost right there. That's a interesting choice. I wonder exactly what he's going to do. And basically we see the 2 Stargates and now pumping a Void Ray for Elite One, so now we know what Elite One is up to. He's going to mass Void Rays. It's one of the pro strategies I've ever seen in my entire StarCraft 2 career, is to just mass Void Rays and hope your opponent doesn't attack.
It's just like flying machines in Warcraft 3. Build a whole bunch of them equals winning the game, and I can completely agree with that strategy. Oh my gosh, this Ghost Academy, Danny. Jimmy's Ghost Academy, once that cloaking is done, he's going to have a nuke on the way. It's now in the production tab. That is very exciting. We have not seen an effective use of a nuke yet in any of our casts.
No, we absolutely have not, and I am really super excited. I take back every bad thing I have said about Jimmy just for seeing that nuke, but I don't take back every bad thing I will say in the future. So that's important to make that distinction.
That is so important. That Ghost is heading over right now, and neither player really getting too aggressive to check out each other's bases. I don't really know what's up with that. 1 photon cannon being dropped by Elite One in the middle of his base. That Forge, to me, just seemed like a giant waste of money unless he's going to start going buck wild with photons, and he's throwing one behind his mineral line now, being very careful. And this Ghost is all kinds of cloaked up right now, not really doing anything. Maybe he'll walk in and see what's going on. These 2 Void Rays from Elite One now heading across the map, and it looks like he's going to want to go ahead and get his harassment going. But with all those Marines back in Jimmy's base, that's probably not going to work out.
Right, and nuclear launch detected. Here we go.
Oh, no! Right in the middle of Elite One's base. Does he even see what's going on? He doesn't see the little dot. He's kind of hidden the little dot there in the corner of the Protoss building. Maybe because he's red Protoss, will he go down? Go Zoo! Oh my God! 2 probes survived. Absolute devastation. That was incredible.
Wow, that just made my entire day. I love seeing that Elite One. You could see that his production tab completely dropped off when that was happening, so I can imagine him scrambling wildly around the map. And now he's attacking with his Void Rays. They're powering down that missile turret, or down it goes. Now they're going to start picking off, trying to charge up his laser command saber. Here come the Marines. There's just way too many Marines to deal with for those Void Rays to deal with, so they go down. There goes the first one, the second one, now the third one going down. So completely failed to attack with those Void Rays. You saw Jimmy, he pumped out these missile turrets as soon as he saw those Void Rays run away with the Ghost. So the Ghost actually really paid for himself with not only that nuke, but the little scout he got. Now he's kind of taking a break as another nuke is ready. It's in the chamber. I wonder if he's going to be coming in with that. I'm surprised he did not. He's not countering at this point. Maybe he just wants to do some more nuking, which I think is the best idea ever.
Let's just take a look at this boy right now. This Ghost hiding over here in the corner, reloading his nuclear bomb. He's got 27 kills. He's a commander, and he hasn't even fired a single shot. That was amazing. That was such an effective nuke. Right now, I mean, Elite One barely has enough probes to even think about getting his economy going. On the APM tab, he's dropping down to 0 periodically, probably because he's wiping his eyes from all of the tiers. Looking at the income tab, only 140 and 48 with only 7 harvesters total for Elite One. He is so far behind his opponent as these Void Rays are coming in on another desperation attempt. They're going to be running right into all these missile turrets. Jimmy has the missile turret defense, taking down Void Ray number 1, Void Ray number 2. No doubt it's going down as well. The Marines didn't even have to get in there, and these SCVs are going to be repairing up, and Elite One is just throwing his cash away in the garbage right now. Going to try to make anything happen that he can, but I mean, he's pretty much guaranteed to lose.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot here. You see that Ghost actually now hanging out on the side of his base here. He's probably just waiting for a good time to nuke. Really, that idle probe is so close to seeing him. We can see he's just out of his range. So here he goes. The same spot as before. Let's see if Elite One's going to be able to manage to move his probes out this time.
Move it! Get the boys out, Elite One! Aboard! Red team, get out! Get out, boys! No! Oh, that one hit me right in the chest, Danny. It took the wind right out of me. There go a whole bunch more probes. Now he's only got a total of 4 harvesters. His income's at 20 over 40. Jimmy Lake is just toying with him as that Ghost gets up to 25 kills. Super Gosu. I think that's the highest kill count I've ever seen in one of our replays.
Yeah, I think you're right here. That is a great Ghost. And Epic One saying nice one, I assume is what he's going for there, as opposed to on W. I don't know anything about on W. And there it is. He taps out, he leaves the game, letting himself get nuked twice there. That is embarrassing, and you should be embarrassed for him.
I am completely embarrassed. He had the technology. He had the forge. He didn't think to put a photon cannon towards the front of his base to see if anything would come in. Wow. Elite One was definitely not elite. That's what he gets for spelling it in all caps. Jimmy is the winner. Good job picking Terran once again, Danny. Amazing nukes. You've got to be happy with the nukes.
Oh, how could I not be happy with the nukes? That's what we've been asking for, I don't know, whenever we started doing this.
Well, this was a fan-submitted replay, so thank you very much to the fan that gave this to us. If anybody else has any buck-wild nuclear bombs they dropped in games, they want to show them to us, go ahead and send them over to FTWBROADCASTING@gmail.com. So, if you like this video, you can check out our channel. Click the blue link down there in the bottom. We release videos on a regular basis. Also, you can click in the center of the heart if you want to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we're going to have more hot StarCraft 2 action coming up soon.